Robert, Clovis, California. Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Leo. Thanks for taking my call.
Thanks for calling.
I'm going to borrow a phrase from the caller before me. They got me.
They got you, too?
My Apple ID has been hacked.
Oh, man.
It's really weird because at 5:07 Tuesday morning, I got an email from Apple saying that my shipping address and credit card was changed. Then a minute
By the way,
later,
that's why they send you that email.
Yeah.
So you'll go, wait, no.
Right. But a minute later, they changed my date of birth. A minute later, they changed my security questions and answers.
Wow.
A minute later, they changed my password. Then they changed my rescue email. And a minute later, they changed my Apple ID and my email address.
And then you stopped getting emails.
Right. Well, I called Apple right away around 7:30. I said, so what happened?
Well, they somehow got into your iCloud. So they either guessed your password or they got it some other way.
Right.
Is it a good password?
No, it's an old one, probably from an old account I don't use anymore. Somewhere.
So here's the most common way people will get your password. One, you reuse it. So if you use that password on 50 accounts or something similar, and they were able to break into one of those other accounts, then they say, oh, well, let's see if this works anywhere else. So that's why you always want different passwords for every login. If your password is your initials and your birth date, that's not a good password. The best password is, of course, not memorable because it's a scramble of letters, numbers, and symbols. And it's long. But if it's monkey 1, 2, 3, maybe they guessed it.
Yeah, and I mean that's cool. I get it. I teach a security class. It just happened.
Oh well, you know what? You're gonna have to start using yourself as an example. The other way that people can sometimes, and I think Apple's plugged most of the holes here, is with social engineering.
Right.
So that's how Matt Honan, my buddy Matt Honan, who's a tech writer, got hacked. Because the bad guys called Apple, they called Amazon, they got a little information from each, and they were able to get into his Twitter account using that. We believe that's also how those movie stars' pictures got leaked from social engineering. So you got to watch out for that. But Apple's pretty good about that today. They've fixed a lot of those holes. Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Hold on just a sec. Don't go away. So the other thing is they do offer two-factor, and if you teach a security class, you know you should probably turn that on.
Right, and I'll be doing that. The problem now is Apple, since Tuesday, has been trying to decide whether they want to believe I'm who I say I am.
Right, of course. Of course.
All my media, my movies, my songs, my apps have been purchased on the old iCloud account.
Right. You'll get it back. I mean, are they asking for proof of your identity? Yeah.
Yes, and proof of purchase for the iPhone.
You want them to be slow. You don't want them. This is that whole. Okay, this is the social engineering hole. You're actually seeing the other side now, where you used to be able to call up Apple and say, "Yeah, I forgot my password. Okay, what's the last four of your social? 4791. Okay, here it is. We give you a new password." They don't do that anymore for that reason.
Right.
You want them to. You want them to make you jump through a lot of hoops because otherwise there's a social engineering flaw. This is great for your class.
I know it is. I'm wondering which one of my students did it, or I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's it's always a question mark how you lost the password, but there are those. Gave you the most common avenues.
Yeah. Well, listen, I was at the Brick House about 3 years ago. Now that you're moving, I have a reason to go visit you again. So
please do, Robert. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for your time, Leo.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, that's horrible when that happens. It's a terrible feeling, isn't it?